Hey, my name is Damian Foster and I'm going to share with you why obsession can be a good thing. So, whenever we think of obsessions, we tend to think of something that's no good for us. The word obsession is mostly used when discussing something negative or a story with a sad ending. This person had an obsession with alcohol, or that person had an obsession with drugs, so on and so forth. But what if I told you there was a positive to obsessions? There can be a positive to being obsessed about certain things. So let's start off. What is an obsession? Well, an obsession is something that becomes extremely important to us, and everything we do is driven around achieving that obsession. Everything we do, everything we think about is tailored to our obsession and making it happen. When we're obsessed with something, we're going to research, where we're going to plan and we're going to execute whatever it takes to achieve. Now, to clear things up, there are many times that obsessions can be negative, and I've mentioned a few before. So, look, they can be destructive for yourself. They can also be damaging for others, people around you. But things aren't so simple as to say that every obsession in general is bad. I believe that positive obsessions can drive us to success. For example, look, when you decide that a particular job is simply one that you must get, if you become obsessed with that thought, you're going to do everything in your power to make this obsession a reality. You're going to study, you're going to learn, and you're going to develop yourself. Everything required to make that dream happen. When you're obsessed, you overcome bumps in the road, times when things aren't exactly going for you. Your obsession drives your commitment and your resilience to keep going and overcome these problems. Suppose overall your obsession helps you to win. So how do we know when an obsession is a good thing? Well, as I've said, there can be obsessions that are going to drive you forward, and obsessions that can wreck your lives and the lives of others. So how can we tell if the obsession is right for us? Well, first of all, you need to understand if you have any current obsessions that you don't know about. So take some time to consider this and do it honestly, and even ask the people nearest and dearest to you for their thoughts. Then you need to consider something that would really move your life forward. So that could be a new job, a new hobby, a particular goal. And then you need to ask yourself the following questions. What will following this obsession provide me? What are the positives the obsession will bring to me and to the people closest to me? What are the negatives the obsession will bring, again, to me and the people closest to me? Is this an healthy obsession? Will following this obsession make me ill? And now, as you consider all the answers, you're going to build up a feeling as to whether or not the given obsession is going to be a good thing for you, or whether it's going to be a bad thing for you. And you've got to be honest. You really have to be honest with yourself, because deluding yourself will only result in following an obsession that's going to damage you and, as I've said before, the people around you. Now, little do we realize, but when we're obsessing about something, we actually plan in great detail in a very subconscious way. And due to the fact that we think about our obsessions very often, we allocate a great deal of brain power into planning how to work towards our obsessions. And it's here we need to be careful. You see, if we leave things in our head, as with all planning, things tend to get messy, and the onset of stress is just around the corner. Therefore, we all need to take the time to consider our obsessions properly and develop detailed plans of action. Because if our obsession is going to get the job done, you need to write down all the things that you think you're going to need to do, to achieve, to learn, to actually get the job done. And then for each you need to develop some actions with timescales that's going to help you achieve the things that you've determined you need. You're now in a position where you're using your obsessions positively to plan for your success. A word of warning though. Now, I've said it so many times, obsessions can be positive, but they can also be negative. First of all, we need to be aware of our obsessions, following which we really need to evaluate them. If any obsession is going to be damaging to yourself, to your family, or to the people around you, close to you, you really need to wipe these obsessions from your life. But if the obsession is going to help you grow and move forward, things that will benefit everyone around you, then embrace these obsessions and drive yourself towards success. That said, even on the positive obsessions, make sure you're not pushing things too far, because as human beings we do tend to get overexcited when it comes to obsessions, and we can cease to consider things from all sides. Therefore, make sure you plan regularly, review and adapt your obsessions and how you work towards it. So look, to wrap things up, healthy obsessions will enhance your life. They provide you with a goal, a plan, and a determination to succeed. They build up your commitment, your drive, and you become more resilient to problems. So I say, look, it's time to get obsessed, and it's time to embrace your obsessions. So if you've got any other questions you'd like me to answer, you can hit me up on Twitter, which is @DamianWFoster, or tweet me a question using the hashtag #AskDamian. I'd like to also remind you all about the new business level marketing course over at rainbowelite.com. There's over 12 hours of solid marketing video course information right up there at the MBA level. It's perfect for entrepreneurs, it's perfect for business professionals, or somebody wanting to take control of their development and progress. The link is in the description below. Please do subscribe to the YouTube channel, and head over to iTunes to subscribe to the Rainbow Elite podcast if you've not already done so. Thank you so much for listening, and all the very best for your day.